isang pangarap na nagmula sa isang panaginip. At ang panaginip na pinangarap ay nagkaroon ng katuparan dahil sa kanyang pagtsatsaga at pagsisikap. Yan ang inspiring story na ibabahagi ng first ever homegrown Pinoy na naging part ng medical staff ng isang major US sports franchise. Matapos maging rehabilitation director ng Major League Baseball team na Pittsburgh Pirates, ay naging physical therapist at wellness head siya ng NBA basketball team na New York Knicks, kung saan nakasama at nakatrabaho niya ang hinahangaang si Coach Phil Jackson. Please welcome to Kada Umaga, proudly Pinoy, Doc Erwin Benedict Valencia.
What a proud moment for us to meet Doc Erwin Valencia! Let's bring him in! Ay, yun pala si Doc! Grabe, fashion din pala si Doc eh! Akala ko performer ka mamaya! Good morning!
Good morning, good morning.
Nice to have you here, Doc! How
Thanks
are
for
you?
having me. I didn't know that you sang in Korean. That was pretty impressive.
I didn't know until this morning either that I could sing Korean.
Did you have to like watch as many K-pop videos to kind of like get you in your
well,
mindset?
I watched it many times prior to going to work this morning, and I had to bring my kids to school, and the three of us now can sing in Korean.
Okay, it's pretty impressive. I mean,
But just
you did
one
good work.
song.
Yeah.
So, kamusta ka naman, Doc Erwin?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been an amazing 4 weeks dito sa Manila since I've been back here, especially for the FIBA World Cup and everything. So it's been almost like a bit of a culture shock change again for me, because I haven't been here for this long in almost 20 years. So,
Wow.
yeah. Last time I come here every year just to visit yung mom and dad ko, but we literally just stay in the house. We go to lunch. They use their senior discounts to go to dinners, and so that's pretty much all we do. And so
Yeah,
this time I'm up here for like 4 weeks. So
But you're here on vacation, Doc Erwin, and I know that you're finishing some parts of your education, your further education, right?
yeah, I was here originally for the FIBA World Cup. So
Nag-volunteer ka pa
volunteer
for the
ako.
Gilas.
For both Gilas, but also Team USA and all the other
okay.
teams.
All the teams
I basically
naman pala.
served as a parang concierge or liaison for all the other teams that needed support in any other way, but also to teach them, whether it's the players, the coaches, the staff, any kind of Filipino customs, like the mamsers and good mornings and the pointing with the nose and the mouth, like this one. is like
Why they don't do that?
No, they don't. I don't think anybody's aware of how that is.
But it's so, diba? Parang it's so convenient. You don't have to find the right words. You just have to go like this.
So it's for me to let them know that what normal is, so that they don't get shocked more than
Okay.
anything else. So I acted more of as liaison, but
That's
also
so cool. Where did you bring them? Were you some sort of
different
tour guide
places.
na rin?
In a way, I kind of redirected people to go to Intramuros or some of them to go
Sino-sino
to.
to mga players na tinuro?
I can't really say. It's,
Pero meron mga Team USA.
There's few of the guys. And obviously, I have relationships with a number of players that were former Knicks or just in the NBA in general that I've got to know through the years.
Anong
So,
feeling nun, Doc? You know naman that the Philippines is a basketball crazy country, diba? So para malaman nila na isang kababayan natin ang super tight with all these NBA superstars. Grabe, kakaiba. Talagang, I'm sure they're gonna sit you down for like 6 hours and make you kwento them all sorts of things about.
I think nangyari na yan sa lahat ng mga cousins ko, mga friends ko, and even yung friends from PBA or from like UP that were all my friends, because I'm now officially an adjunct professor for UP as a former Isko ng Bayan mismo myself.
Galing! Giving back!
So,
love it.
everyone sits me down and I was like, "Uy, Erwin, anong kwento ni ganito?" And I was like, we can only delve into certain things. I can't tell you everything. So, kailangan may secret pa, di ba?
Ito na lang yung wag mo isikreto, Doc. yung journey mo, kung paano mo natupad yung pangarap mo na maging doctor sa NBA, di ba? Nung estudyante ka pa sa UP Manila. Wow! Go UP!
Diyos ko.
Paano ka nakarating all the way to, alam ko na bago ka nag-basketball, nag-baseball ka muna for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yep.
Diba? Pero how did you even get there to begin with?
You know, what's funny is that when I first actually got the job with the Knicks, tinanong sa akin, dumami yung mga reporter na pumunta ng New York, tapos dami yung mga interviews and not like that. And they asked me, well, how did you get there? And so for me, it really started with a dream. It really started with like a clear vision na pangarap ko. And then nung sinabi ko na, okay, this is what I want, I went to the point na talagang I could, one morning, I think I woke up in the middle of the night, na pawis ako, and then I was like, my dream was so vivid na, you know, I could hear the echoes of the sound of the basketball court. I could smell the mixture of cologne kasama ng mga popcorn. I could hear the roaring of the crowd and the thumping of the ground, and I knew that something was leading me to this destiny. And
Wow, kailan mo naging dream yan?
I was 18.
Wow!
Yeah, I was 18. Before pa mag-UP ako.
That's amazing.
It was one of those things that, so I asked myself, paano ko gawin to? What can I do in order to really achieve this situation? And so, one is to be absolutely clear with this thought. Second, to do the work. You know, obviously I went to school and I did the internships, even to the point that some of my internships, even I could have gotten a paid job. I said, I won't get paid, para lang I can get to that next step. And then when opportunities arise, I gave myself an opportunity to just be there fully and presently and literally give up everything.
Wow.
And finally, you know...
Anong opportunity yun, Doc?
Well,
yung nag-open up?
You know what's funny is that you get invited to some of these leadership conferences and you get invited to these other events with maybe athletic trainers from the NBA, and you create relationships with people.
Yeah.
And in the end, you know, you do the work. Pagkatapos, I think I always say, when the universe feels fit for you to be able to do your part and give back in a way, then the opportunity arrives. And so that for me came on my birthday on 2014, when I was really, in a sense, backpacking around the world. I started a company called Kinetic, which was a parang grassroots and innovation education company that helped bring sports medicine education to places around the world with no readily access.
Wow.
So places like the Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, Eastern Europe.
So ginawa mo muna yun bago mo na nakamit yung pangarap mo talaga, Doc.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's sort of like paying it forward.
Tama. Talagang
Even
pay it
before
forward,
anybody gives you anything,
Yeah.
ikaw muna yung nauna. Kaya naman siguro nagbukas yung mga oportunidad sa'yo, di ba?
Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny?
Meron
Even that
ka
day,
pang ginawang isa yung parang you hug 300 people
that's
in
exactly
Prague.
it. Yeah, so that was, I think for me, that's the pinnacle life-changing thing in my life. Na, in my birthdays, normally, I've always hosted birthday parties na madaming tao, then we'd be popping champagne and like having fun. Pero sabi ko, on that birthday particularly, after almost 2 years of traveling,
That's so cool.
Yeah, right.
He gave away 300 hugs to everybody, to the people he saw in Prague.
Yeah.
Di ba sila na-weirdohan sa'yo doon?
Well,
baka akala nila pickpocket ka. Alam mo naman sa Europe, maraming ganon.
I think kasi number one, I came with a happy face. I was very positive, and you could see this where I asked permission first. Number one is always asking permission.
Always ask permission,
Always ask
guys.
permission. Always ask
Sa mga
permission.
kada natin nanonood, huwag niyo silang bibiglayin.
Yeah. Here's what minsan natatakot yung tao. They're like, well, what do you want from me? So you said, can I give you a hug? And it's okay. And that's what you had starts. Ano pa to? Pre-pandemic, also pre-vlogging, pre-content creation pa to eh. So this was the time of like...
stills pa yung mga...
Yes.
kung may vlogging na yun, hi guys, I'm here in Prague. It's my birthday.
I know. But it was that day that I woke up that morning. I said, I am grateful to everything above.
Because it was your birthday.
Yeah, that I can live this life that I live now. But there's only one wish I had, is to fulfill a dream of an 18-year-old kid back in the Philippines, not just for himself, but for the millions of Filipinos who's always dreamed for somebody na galing sa Pinas that would end up on an NBA court.
Doc, anong reaksyon ng mga tao nung binigyan mo sila ng hug? Parang, it sounds like something that won't really change the lives of people because for a long period of time, maybe at that moment, they will appreciate it. Pero ano yung mga naging reaction na talagang mind-blowing sa'yo? Yun na ganun pala yung epekto ng isang yakap.
You know, you had so many reactions. Some of them it's okay, di na lang.
Okay.
But some of them were like, sure, or even some of them had like open arms and they were like, yeah, let's do a group hug.
Yeah,
and
cute.
You know, it came to the point there was only like 300 people on that day, and I think for me, and I studied this afterwards, I studied the science of touch and hug.
Yeah.
And through some of my research, and then, you know, what you find out is the fact that the hug is the only thing that both parties actually both give and receive simultaneously.
That's so true.
Especially pag heart hug siya, if you do a left-to-left hug, and it gives two hearts to connect with each other, and you give it time to actually create that connection. And then when you let go, hindi lang yung tap or hindi lang yung, ay, thank you ha, no, but actually like say, salamat, thank you for that time, and then we move on.
Wow. As a matter of fact, one of the people you hugged, he considered it a life-changing experience to be hugged by a stranger, di ba? Hindi mo talaga alam kung ano yung magiging epekto ng something that seems so simple to somebody that you showed kindness to that day, di ba?
Yeah.
At dahil sa ginawa mong yan, biglang nag-open up lahat ng opportunities for you. Doors started opening, including the one that you've been dreaming about since you were 18 years old.
You know, we never know. You know?
Pinapili ka pa. Saan mo gusto? Miami Heat? New York Knicks? Ang dami, di ba?
Yeah, five within a span of 3 weeks.
NBA team started hounding Doc Erwin.
You don't know talaga kung when the time comes, pero kailangan mo lang na clear ka talaga with the vision mo and preparado ka kung kailan dumating.
You were prepared. And also at the same time, siguro, Doc, parang you were also granted your wish because you were also such a good person. Pero what was it like to finally get your dream? Was it everything you expected? Being able to work in the NBA as a, what is it called?
I was the medical
performance director. Which is higher pa than their physical therapists and such, di ba? Ano bang ginagawa ng performance director?
So overall, we'll be up with your first question. The feeling was surreal. I think more than anything else, yung pakiramdam ko nung I got the phone call, kunyari pa ako that I wasn't interested
Wow!
Parang medyo pakipot pa ako Sabi ko, I was like, it's like, one of my friends like, hey mate, it's like, hey, are you keen to work in the NBA? And I was like, wait, what did you say? And it's like, no, are you keen to work in the NBA? And it's like, can you give me one moment? And I was like, oh my God, this is real? This is real? And I said, depends. Depends. What are we talking about here? Yeah. I said.
Did you think it was a prank or something?
I didn't think it was a prank. I just first said, how did you find out about me? That was the thing. It's like, your name is circling around for some strange reason, which is, for me, I don't know how. I don't know. I didn't apply to any job.
Yes.
All I knew is I just did the work that I needed to do and just be a good person.
Netizens, for more Kada Umaga updates, i-click lamang po ang subscribe button at i-follow ang Net25 social media pages on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok at pati na rin ang Net25 TV.